E3 2018 is behind us. Now it's time to take a calm look at all the new games coming out in the near, or a bit further, future. With so many new titles announced and new footage shown, here's our attempt at choosing top 10 E3 reveals we're most excited about. Without further ado, let's dive in. Number 10. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Set several years after the story of Rise of the Tomb Raider, this new installment of the rebooted franchise shows us an older and more experienced Laura, who, having pillaged numerous tombs, decides to seek adventure in the South American jungles. And there, she manages to trigger the Mayan apocalypse, like you do. Shadow of the Tomb Raider expands the scope and mechanics of its predecessor, offering more stealth, more dangers, more wildlife, and, of course, more tombs to raid. Number 9. Skull and Bones. It seems like the big trend of 2018 is games with stories set at sea, and we just got another one from Ubisoft. Skull and Bones follow the story of pirates of the Caribbean, forced to venture into the Indian Ocean due to the British Empire and its imperial ambitions stifling their freedom to sail and pillage. The game incorporates tactical seafaring combat with a large amount of customization and elements of co-op or alternatively backstabbing, should you choose so. Number 8. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Set even further back in the past than Origins, Assassin's Creed Odyssey takes place in ancient Greece, and the hero you play is a descendant of King Leonidas of Sparta himself, on a mission to stop the Athenian oppression of the Spartans. Interestingly, this installment of the action game series delves fully into the RPG territory, offering a non-linear storyline with multiple dialogue options and choices that affect the world of the game, as well as choice between male and female protagonist. Number 7. Beyond Good and Evil 2. Fans of Beyond Good and Evil had to wait for a second game in this series for way too long, but it seems that the upcoming prequel is worth the wait. Beyond Good and Evil will explore the story of the first game's protagonist, Jade, as well as some new characters, including both humans and humanoid, intelligent animals traveling the world by sea, land, and air, looking for treasure and a place to call home. According to what we know, this game will take open world to the extreme, offering a system of full 360 degrees maneuverability and incredible flexibility when it comes to gameplay. Number 6. Devil May Cry 5. Focusing on the fun-loving demon hunter Nero featured primarily in Devil May Cry 4, Devil May Cry 5 is the true continuation of the last numbered installment of the franchise fans have been waiting for over the past 10 years. True to the spirit of Capcom's action blockbuster series, the new installment promises tons of stylish and smooth combat, striking aesthetics, and hordes of demons to be slain. If you enjoy fun and rewarding combat systems that allow you to look insanely cool as you dispose of your enemies, Devil May Cry 5 is a game you should keep your eye on. Number 5. Cyberpunk 2077. Any news regarding Cyberpunk 2077 has been scarce since 2013, when the teaser trailer was released, and expectations have been very high. After all, this is the new game from the creators of the hugely successful RPG, The Witcher 3. Influenced by the original pen-and-paper RPG system Cyberpunk 2020, the game is set in a future where everything is owned by corporations, poverty levels are higher than ever, and cyber technology, including various augmentations and cyber implants, are ubiquitous. The game is going to be a first-person RPG with shooter elements, with a gripping, character-driven story, and a setting both depressingly familiar and excitingly unique at the same time. Number 4. Rage 2. If you wanted to use one word to describe Rage 2 and its setting, it would have to be vibrant. After the opening of the arcs, the nuclear wasteland has changed into a colorful world. Don't let the colors fool you though. Underneath them, the Earth of Rage 2 is an incredibly hateful place, and your character has been robbed of everything they cared about by it. It's all in the name after all. Rage 2 takes anger to a next level, and your goal in the game is to go on a rage-fueled rampage to find vengeance against those who had hurt you and yours. Number 3. Just Cause 4. Rico is back with another mission. An army of mercenaries calling themselves the Black Hand has taken over a small island nation and rule it with an iron fist. It's your job to show them, through mayhem and wanton destruction of property, that their reign is bound to be short-lived. It may not be subtle, but it certainly is just. Just Cause 4 takes the destruction sandbox of the series to its maximum with spontaneous, apocalyptic weather that can level entire cities. Tornadoes, hurricanes, and storms are just as much a weapon for you as an obstacle in Just Cause 4. Number 2. The Last of Us 2. Ellie is all grown up in The Last of Us 2, and the time spent with Joel in the hostile world full of danger and zombies have transformed her into a capable survivor, skilled in both avoiding and deposing of her foes. She is now the playable character, and she is no less ruthless in combat than the old man. Although the world as we knew it pretty much ended, life goes on, and Ellie now has friends and family, whom she needs to protect against those that would harm them. The means of protection in her repertoire include stealth, shooting, melee, crafting, and more. And all the tense action and stealthing is bound to be combined with a heartfelt, gripping narrative. Number 1. Death Stranding. Honestly, we're still not entirely sure what Death Stranding is going to be. There's an air of mystery surrounding the cryptic new project from Hideo Kojima, but what we've seen so far makes us excited for it anyway. The game stars Norman Reedus as the playable character Sam, who works as a courier for the Bridges organization, responsible for connecting American cities after a cataclysmic event which had blurred the lines between life and death. The game blends stealth, action, and adventure with a philosophical narrative centered around life and death and the connections between them. And boy, does it look amazing! So that's it for our list. Did we cover all the gaming reveals you're excited for? Or are you super hyped about something we didn't mention? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for a regular dose of gaming inspiration.